Like he was always working.
Sha, if you give him button, it will definitely press out.
That's why everybody's agreeing that he walked. Because they know what he said to them.
Yes.
I see a fight happening soon between mother and daughter, speaking about Bbnallstars and Alex. And the reason for that particular fight will be Prince. Bbnallstars told Alex, I like Prince. Alex encouraged Bbnallstars to just shoot her shot. Now, Alex is becoming more closer to Prince. Yes, I know that Prince and Alex are best of friends outside, even down to their family. But for you to notice that Bbnallstars has already stated that she likes Prince, then you're supposed to step back as a friend and allow Bbnallstars to just shoot her shot. Now, the way where Alex come dey close to Prince, okay, Alex not dey sleep now for Prince's bed. I understand the one that happened there before yesterday because she was sick and she found herself on Prince's bed. But the one that just happened last night, your leg no dey pain you again. Now you just waka, enter Prince's bed, come climb. That means you're just trying to tell Bbnallstars, there is a vacancy, but I have already employed myself in the same vacancy, waiting for who knows who to just have alcohol in her body for her to just react. Now let's just unpack everything that happened last night till this morning. But before I do that, I am the entertainer with Entertaining Entertainment, and if this is the first time ever you are coming across my channel, please do me a favorable favor by clicking on the red icon down below to subscribe to my channel. Last night was one of the best nights for the entire housemate. Bigbrother hosted and entertained them. Yes, he organized a comedy night for the entire housemate. But before that happened, they did their title sponsor tax in the garden. They now moved to the arena for them to do their usual weekly wager tax presentation in the arena. When they finished, Bigbrother refused to tell them if they have won or lost their wager, but rather told them to go and refresh it up in the next 30 minutes, because he also have another surprise for them. After 40 minutes, they now moved to the arena to be entertained by D1, Apororo, and the stalker. This housemate do not try. See, people are just struggling to just make you people laugh in this economy. You people are supposed to just form laugh. It was the way Sisi was just looking at the comedy. Even if the comedy not just funny, just try to laugh. Just like the way Cross and Kim up were just laughing all through. The ones where they back, Pere, Lucy, OMOSHOLA, the one I can't look on fellow housemate and speaking about the one. It can't be like say the guy just waste his time on stage. I have to say the truth. Yes, White Money was funnier than most of the comedians because they laughed when White Money was anchoring the comedy night and also making them to laugh. But at least make una just form to laugh now. Make una try promote people. Oh yeah, make we just conclude saying that the eviction fever and I make them not come to laugh. But they eventually laughed when Aboloro climbed the stage. At the end of the comedy night, Bigbrother told the housemate that they actually won their wager. Praise the Lord, hallelujah, and they were so happy. I felt if Bigbrother has already told them that they won their wager before the comedy night, maybe they could have laughed enough. They are back at the house, have their dinner, refreshed. They now move to the garden. It's time for them to just unpack some certain issues that has been happening throughout this week because there is no dramatic drama. While they were seated in the garden, it's just the position of Cross and Kim Opera. It may seem as though that Cross has won his place back in Kim Opera's life, but I doubt if Kim Opera is going to allow Cross to continue the way they were before Cross kissed Bbnallstars after that Thursday pool party. And it was just the way Mercy and Ike is also sitting close to each other, and I have to recommend the way they have been friends. Adekunle and Venita, for the very first time in a long time, decided to join their fellow housemates in the garden for them to have a proper conversation, or like when they will just eat their dinner and they will not just go and climb their bed. It was just a fun conversation because they let us know how they have been living their life ever since the last time they were in Biggie's house. I got to know that Mercy is the type that loves to party with friends. Venita likes privacy. Sheyi is not the type that just wanted to just come out unless it has to do with work purpose. And Adekunle is the type that will still come out but just choose to isolate himself from every other person. Kim Opera is the one that barely comes out unless it has to do with traveling because she is a travel enthusiast. And Cross is always everywhere unless you did not just even call her. And while all this conversation we are on, Doyin was just seated by one corner. She did not say anything. Doyin was just looking like deaf and dumb because this time around she has automatically run out of every manipulative strategy. Though I was suspect suspecting maybe she don't want to contribute because Venita and Adekunle were in the conversation. You know, say she and Adekunle are not best of friends, and she and Venita, on the other hand, are yet to reconcile after their back-to-back fight this past weekend. Maybe she don't want to say anything that can just trigger anybody. Then unnecessary fight will just happen. Hence, she decided to just sit out this entire conversation. But then again, you will also notice that she's just suffering from withdrawal syndrome because she wanted to just use Tolanibaj to get back at Bbnallstars and Sisi. Sisi now just outsmarted her and went ahead to reconcile with Tolanibaj. Now a fight cannot happen between Sisi and Tolanibaj again. And Tolanibaj, on the other hand, has concluded that she's not going to fight any other woman in Biggie's house because of a man. While that conversation is just going on in the garden, camera moved into the lounge. Alex, Fraud, Angel and Prince, they are just trying to create words for them. I think they concluded it last night. I can't wait for them to start playing that particular word. Now they now return back again to the garden. They are now discussing about Kiddwaya. And I am happy that the entire housemate actually clocked Kiddwaya's strategy. And according to them, that they missed Kiddwaya. That Kiddwaya is somebody that has been working. It was just the way Venita was just unnecessarily trying to just oppose the agreement of the housemate when it comes to Kiddwaya's strategy. Anyway, they were able to just make her understand better in as much as she was still standing strong with her opinion. Camera now return back again to the lounge. Angel and Favour having a conversation about women anatomy.
I don't understand what I'm saying.
You are not understanding.
That only works for people who move in the shadows and move like that.
You're not
Yes,
understanding
with
what
one
I'm
or two, maybe like.
But I'm not saying.
Angel is just so smart and intelligent for her age. She not too much in as much as she is even a school dropout. Yes, she did not even attend university. According to her mother sent her to school, but she decided to just leave because her boyfriend died. And she now decided to just go inside to have a nap alone. And Lucy went to bed on time. Tolanibaj went to bed on time. Later, Adekunle and Venita excused them from their conversation. That was the moment Doyin decided to just contribute to the conversation. That makes me to believe that she intentionally decided not to just be involved in that conversation because of Adekunle and Venita's presence. At the end, now all of them come, they dispatch one after another and they now went to bed. While camera is just moving from one particular room to another, this is Prince and Alex. They just walked into the blue room together and Alex climbed Prince's bed for the second time. I understood the first time because Alex was sick. This second time again, it may seem as though that Alex has automatically left Pink Room, that is her bed, and now decided to just be sharing bed with Prince. Yes, I know what I am saying before you come and tell me, but they are friends. But I will explain this Alex character very well in my next live. Yes, I'm about to go live very soon. They don't sleep, they don't wake up, people that don't wake them up. Wait the blast of music and now ask all of them to move to the garden. Only for them to just enter the garden where people that told them that the garden doors could not be open. No. There is a punishment for Ike, Cross and Tolanibaj. Bigbrother took out his time to just scatter tissue in the entire house. According to Tolanibaj, Tolanibaj has been neglecting Bigbrother. Anytime Bigbrother told Tolanibaj to report to the dining room, she just have to come at her own very time. Rather to come immediately, Bigbrother just asked her to do so. According to Cross, remember that very particular Saturday night after club that Cross and Kiddwaya were engaged in a friendly fight. I think they were just dragging drinks. Then Cross ended up punching Biggie's wall.
Thank you.
Cross was complaining that in the process of the fight that his eyeglass that he bought thousands of dollars got damaged. That one is not even what he was expecting because he's just to roll the tissue the way it was before Bigbrother scattered it in the entire house. And to Ike, that is his punishment after he received a strike from Biggie. See, by Bigbrother, see this Ike punishment no come jig at all. How will Ike and Cross and Tolanibaj serve the same punishment when their offense are just different? Yes, Cross fought with Kiddwaya, damages Biggie's wall. Tolanibaj did not even report on time when you asked her to report, but we know the extent of what Ike did. Okay, maybe because Ike has already received strike, whereas Tolanibaj and Cross did not. Well, they had to just roll back the tissue, and it's going to be a work for them to do. Now, let me just unpack the fact that when they entered, they were already scared that Bigbrother want to just give them another work this morning after a stressful week, only for someone to read out the brief, and the entire housemate realized that they are not included in the punishment. punishment. Trust me, everybody is happy that they are not involved. It was just the way Alex just keep her strong face, and she was like, is that why people are celebrating? Yes, if you do something that will attract punishment, they give you punishment. Serve it with your full chest. Now she just waka go con the meek cross. You're trying to just console cross. Madam, we know how you try to just position yourself, always playing the character of Miss Goody Goody. Mother Mary, if the punishment too hits you, oh yeah, why not join them and serve the punishment? Highest, Bigbrother will punish you again. And now you will still serve it now. It was just Cross, visibly angry. Cross is now saying that I can't even remember what happened that night, but you saw the damage wall in the morning and they told you were the one that did it, Abby. Okay, anytime you know say you are drunk, stop looking for content here and there. Go and sleep. If you do not sleep, it's either you do something that will just give you strike or maybe punishment. You are not even happy that you did not earn a strike, because the last time that Michael did that during his participation in Shine Your Eyes season 6, he earned himself a strike. So thank God said there is no strike, that is just a mere punishment. Just do it like a morning exercise. After all, you people did not go to arena this morning for una to just do exercise. Anyway, housemate moving here and there. Eviction fever is already in the air. So nobody is about to create any content, because whatever content you create now will not even count, because your living or staying in Bigbrother house is already in the hands of the viewers, and they have already concluded that it's just remaining for the Deloitte to just announce who is going to leave. And yes, talking about who is going to be evicted, Bigbrother has already posted on their different social media platform that this particular son they carry weight. In other words, they are going to do multiple eviction. I doubt if it's going to be 2 or 3 for them to say it carry weight. I am just looking up at least 4 or 5 housemates being evicted, because this is already week 5 and we have 17 housemates, because after tomorrow's eviction now it's just remaining 3 more evictions before the grand finale. So if now they did not evict up to 4, 5 tomorrow, how many will now evict before we now know who is going to be the finalist? Are they going to do 6 finalists, 7 finalists, or 10 finalists? Well, we'll just find out as the show continues. Nothing much is just happening. Even last night there is not much content there aside conversation here and there. People not to kiss aside Alex and Prince laying on the same bed. And Cross has been trying to just warm himself back to Kim Opera, while Bbnallstars is still struggling to see if she's going to just position herself in the life of Prince. But she just have to understand that Prince knows the sheep, even if he wants to sheep, not Bbnallstars, whom he has watched kissing people here and there. Well, let's see how today is going to play out. If they are going to do any sponsor tax, above all, it is Saturday night party. So let them just club, and they should report on time before people that will knock them out again. And after partying, I need content. I know so they don't they plan for Bbnallstars, and I know if she's not careful, they are still going to get her drunk. If she like, make she misbehave. If she like, make she behave. It's okay for you to just argue or agree with me. Yes, share thoughts with me in the comment section. You can oppose or propose. But I do implore you that while you are at that, remember to just apply 1 Corinthians 14:40. As an entertainer, it's always my pleasure to entertain you guys with entertaining entertainment. And thank you guys so much for watching. And